What's going on, guys? It's your boy Big Po. Just here to double down on everything I said. Everything I said, I meant. You know what I mean? About the shade that gets thrown your way when you're from Southwest Philadelphia. Just doubling down that Southwest is the Buffalo of Philadelphia. You know what I mean? But no, here's another thing. When I say greatest rapper alive, I mean, I really feel as I'm the greatest rapper alive. Talking about today. And when I say greatest rapper alive, I'm talking about, of course, an accumulation of where I left off. And then 20 years later to be able to come back in it and in less than a year, reestablish the type of lyrical dominance that I have established. There's people who are great. No, here it is. There's people who are talented. Then there are your people who work hard. But when you find greatness is when you find that person who's talented and he works hard. That's where you find, like the Michael Jordans, the LeBrons, you know, when the work ethic matches the talent. I'm just one of those rare cases where the work ethic actually matches the talent. I work just as hard as I'm talented. You know what I mean? I don't take no, days off, So that's what I mean. I'm the greatest rapper alive. Have I ever ran across a rapper who at a time may have sound better than me at a time? Yes. I clearly told people. I've ran across Beanie Siegel, and he was on another level when I met him than the level I was on. I was glad just to leave with my respect because I had to go into my versatility bag to pull out a song. Mind you, I was 20, he was 24. This was many years ago. But I leveled up. You know what I mean? I'm leveled up. You know what I mean? What y'all got to understand is people, and the other artists that I remember running across where I could actually say, now I've also had losses before that I felt like ciphers or whatever, where I felt somebody might have got the best of me. But it went both ways, like against Most Wanted, against Bubonic. It's times where I said, oh, he might have got the best of me that time. Or I knew he got the best of me, but then there's times where I knew I got the best of him and other people knew. You know what I mean? Or it's times where it may even have been a time where Montana might have sounded better on the night, but then there's other times where I've taken on Montana and I sounded better than Montana. That was the third member of Most Wanted, Nas, from Southwest Philly. Shout out to Nas. Shout out to the Most Wanted. I remember, see, I'm humble. How many times do you guys, to be the best rapper alive, you got to be humble, man. And to admit things. I'm clearly telling you I'm the best rapper that's living today, but I'm clearly telling you that it's not like it was an unscarred journey. You know what I mean? I dominate most artists that I've ever ran across. It sounded better and all of that. Another artist I remember when I met up with, we did a trip to New York, Cassidy. Cassidy, I tell people, as far as MCing, I tell people Cassidy is in like my Philly, gotta be in like, he's like the second to third spookiest MC you want to run into. You know what I mean? We had a trip to New York, we rapped. I think he sounded a little better to me on that particular day. Me, him, and my man Bop. You know what I mean? I think he sounded better that day. Mind you, I was doing the songs I was doing weren't solo songs. It was like group songs. So it was like when you in a group, it was like DuceIzWild songs. It was like back then. And when you in a group, you kind of like, you don't compromise, but you have to be flexible for your partner. So it's not like you just dolo, standing flat-footed, like me and Cassidy just went flat-footed and went at it. It wasn't like that. It was like we came together and we did some rapping on a trip to New York, and they wanted to make a 3-man group out of me, him, and Bop or whatever, said our manager when we left the office at that time. Of course, we wasn't with that. But Cassidy is a spooky lyricist, you know what I mean? So I just named a few people who at times I said, okay, made me say, oh, I want to step my game up even more. You know what I mean? But when I look at the overall, I don't feel like nobody is better than me right now. I don't feel like nobody's better than me right now. You level up. People forget, even Muhammad Ali lost before. Muhammad Ali lost to Ken Norton. He won the second fight against Ken Norton. I really think it was a tie, though. Muhammad Ali lost his first fight with Frazier. He came back, won his second and his third fight against Joe Frazier. So you're talking to somebody that's real. You're talking to somebody that's not just a rapper, but I'm an analyst. I'm a fan. That's what makes me fantastic, baby. I analyze this whole rap thing, bro. I'm also a student. When you talk about the top MCs, that be me, bro. I'm there in that category. And that's in the world, in the whole wide world. But in the Philly category, like I said, I am definitely in that top 3 conversation. I feel as though personally I'm number 1. I mean, I feel as though I'm the greatest rapper alive right now. You know, no disrespect to the legends and all that, but at certain times when you are a great person yourself, you have a certain part of you which makes you great, where you even block out the legends. You don't care who it is. And I've been there. I've called out legends. You know what I mean? Like, you don't care who it is. You're willing to bring it. You're ready, man. That's just the only way you be great. That's just like Allen Iverson when they put him in front of Jordan. He had to cross over Jordan. He's like, as much as he loved Jordan, he wasn't starstruck in that moment. He had to elevate himself and say, yo, I will bring you on. The lion that's on the inside of him came out. It's just what it is. It supersedes everything. You even hear me always say there's no friends up in the ring. You know what I mean? And that's just what it takes to be great. You have to have this ignorant, a part of you has to be ignorant to anything before you or going on during your reign or during your time that you know, establishing your reign. And that's just what it is. You know, that's people with serious competitive spirit, and that's what it takes for greatness. Michael Jackson and Prince had competitive spirits with each other. You know what I mean? Not that they was thinking about each other when they made their music, but they motivated each other to climb higher. Like I said, Ali, let's see, Lennox Lewis lost to Rockman. He came back, he knocked Rockman out. You know, so a lot of people lie and act like they never lost anything. You know what I mean? I like people who humble up. So you know when he was in the room with somebody that, okay, yeah, he might have sounded better than me. I mean, but I'm just trying to tell you, I sparred with all of them. I sparred with the best of them, man. And, you know, there's some stories that I don't tell because there's some stories I don't even tell because it was like private sparring session. Like, okay, you know how they say you don't tell when you drop somebody during the sparring session? A lot of boxers, they keep it private. It's like, no, we wasn't really fighting. We were sparring, but it's like, yo, you and that person know it got competitive and, you know, you might have dropped them. It's like, okay. You walked away like, okay, with the knowledge or something like, okay. And I've had people tell me like, yo, you did this, you got him here, you got this one there. You know, I'll never go into that because sparring sessions are private. There are stories that I don't tell. I'm telling you, some of your favorite rappers, there are stories I don't tell. But overall, man, I just want to say, everybody step your rap game up, man. It's strictly rap. You know, it's nothing violent. You know what I mean? It's strictly lyricism here. But I'm just saying, I'm the best rapper alive. I feel like that. I'm going to drop a freestyle this week, too. And it's going to just going to do more of the same that I've been doing. This is going to just continue to reassert. Like, yo, this dude really is the best rapper alive. You can't be the best without having that blood hunger. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. You know what I mean? Everybody ain't striving to be the best. That's cool. But I just like to strive to be the best in this rap thing. It's something that I've always loved. And I just always felt like I was the best. And whenever I mean, I've only probably ran across in my whole lifetime 3 or 4 people who sounded better at a moment. And then I leveled up and then will sound better the next time we meet or whatever. So you take it for what you take it for. You know what I mean? I ain't here to back down, just here to double down on everything I said, man. It's a lot of insight, man. I'm going to just keep this thing short. I'm going to stop it here. I could go on and on. It's a lot, man. With me, it's a lot of insight that goes into it, to this rap thing. First of all, there's a lot of work that goes into it, but there's a lot of insights. I think I shared a little bit today. I've been there, man. I've done it, man, and I'm still doing it. I don't know what to say to cats. Line them up, man. Look at what I'm putting out, man. Listen to the freestyles. Y'all go listen. Listen to the work people putting out. Listen to the work I'm putting out. I threw out, what, the DuceIzWild mixtape, Immortals. Go check that out. Go get that Big Po No Explanations Volume 1. Check out artistry. These are just mixtapes, man. Check out the artistry. Check out the concepts. Check out the different things I do within the verses. Check out the different tempos and changes of pace. Check out the vocabulary. Check out some of the concepts. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. Check out the hooks. Check out the well-roundedness. When you check out Poe, you got to make sure you're checking out the whole artist. You know what I mean? Check him out. This is so much fun, man. I'm going to leave y'all alone for right now.